Hey YouTube, Island Homesteader here. I just wanted to shoot a short video to give you a little update and to show you something that, quite frankly, has pretty much amazed me. Look at that. I still have live green plants in the garden. Let's walk over there and take a look. You can see here on the ground, I went through yesterday and cleaned all the bad leaves off and the leaves that looked like they were going bad. But here's that box of collards, and there originally was 16 collard plants in here, and there now looks to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe 13 that are still in here with leaves on them. I mean, some of them are pretty bad. That one's gonna end up having to come off, and some of them are pretty messed up on the edges, but you know, some of these leaves look halfway decent. I mean, they look like they might, you know, be able to sustain the plant. So, quite frankly, I'm pretty amazed. I did have several plants that look like this. The whole plant's been snapped off. And then moving down, the broccoli and cauliflower got hit pretty hard, it looks like. I lost probably half of each one of them. Maybe not quite so much. The cauliflower probably looks better than the broccoli, but I did lose a few of each one. And you can tell these plants are pretty stressed. You know, dried up edges on the leaves, some yellowing. The leaves, you know, are just kind of shriveled up and kind of just pretty much distressed looking. But the plant's still green. I'm looking, we've got new fresh leaves coming out. So I think the plants are going to live. Cauliflower's looking the same way. I mean, there's some pretty rough looking leaves on the cauliflower. Now this section of the garden just absolutely amazes me. These cabbages don't look any worse for the wear. They look at least as good as they did before the storm, if not better. I mean, look at those leaves. Great, big, nice green leaves. Looks like they're almost starting to start setting heads. Yeah, they are. They're starting to curl their leaves up in the middle. And these cabbages were completely submerged by that brackish water right there for at least 24 hours, or pretty close to it anyway. Completely submerged. I'll put a picture back in this video of what the garden looked like when a picture was taken of what my family thinks was about the worst of it anyway, but completely submerged for 24 hours. The collards up there and the broccoli and cauliflower had the tips of their plants out, but this cabbage was shorter, so it was completely underwater. But it's amazing to me. The red cabbage and the odds and ends over here in this box didn't fare quite as well. Maybe one here, maybe two that might make it. This one has put out some fresh leaves since the storm. So I thought all was lost. I'm going to admit it. I was pretty convinced that this garden was shot. Well, there you go. Obviously everything else, even the weeds, even the weeds in here have died from the storm. This box over here where the corn was, that was all taken over by sweet potato vines. The sweet potato vines have all died since the storm. So it's just now a matter of getting in here and cleaning out. But I've still got some plants. So there may be some more updates now. We'll keep taking a look at it and see how things go. All right, thanks YouTube.